Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
The #1 show that dominates cable news, The O'Reilly Factor. The #1 show that dominates cable news, The O'Reilly Factor.
What did you think of the speech overall?
I didn't take away anything from the speech that was new and different that really, I think, justified going to the stadium and doing this event in a way that was different from most other nominees for the Democratic Party. I think if you're going to fill a stadium, you better leave people with a few lines that are really going to transcend the current political debate. I didn't hear that. I think he delivers a speech well. But I didn't think it certainly was any game changer at all. And if you're a Democrat today, I didn't think it was.
Well, it was a Democratic speech. It was basically the Obama campaign says now we just have to put the icing on the cake that Bill Clinton and Hillary set up for us, and just make all Democrats comfortable with the big government, big spending situation that the Democratic
education.
Well, but that's what the Democratic Party stands for. They think government can solve people's problems. Yeah.
Same old with a new guy and a better delivery.
My question for you is, will it be enough to mobilize all Democrats, or most Democrats, in a year where the Republicans are having trouble? Will Obama, even though he didn't break any new ground and he wasn't, delivering a Martin Luther King-esque speech, will it be enough to get him there?
I think with the Palin announcement, Bill, I think with this new idea that a woman, kind of a frontier woman, if you let me say it that way, who's plain spoken and truly is kind of more one of us than I think most of all of these other guys. I think it's a different dynamic now, and I think he's going to have to really make his case to Middle America that taxing a few people and creating these big government programs is going to grow our economy and really make us more safe and secure at the same time. I think it's an old Democratic line. I'm not sure it's going to be convincing, especially with Palin on the ticket. But it's interesting.
So after you watched the speech last night, you said, Obama could win with this,
Sure.
uniting the Democratic Party. But then today, the dynamic changes. Now, let's get into that dynamic for a moment. First of all, I want to show everybody one of the most outrageous things that I've ever seen in my 35 years in journalism. Under the banner of breaking news, put this on the screen. This is what MSNBC had up today. How many houses does Palin add to the Republican ticket? This is a snide comment based upon the 7 houses deal with John McCain. Now, this is under a breaking news headline. It's not commentary. It's not their left-wing loons at night. It's not that. It's NBC News' version of hard news coverage of the presidential campaign. How General Electric and Jeffrey Immelt, who is, I believe, I'm not even going to say it, how they can allow this to come on and destroy the NBC News brand forever is beyond me. But I know you didn't see that. I know you were working, and most people were working, and they didn't see it. But I am just almost sick that this is going on.
Well, look, Bill, as a former MSNBC host, and there are a lot of those, littering the side of the road, but as someone who used to work there and spent a lot of years at MSNBC, let me say that it's sad and it's disappointing, but right now, is it really surprising? I mean, the people you really need to feel sorry for are Brian Williams and Tom Brokaw.
I don't feel sorry for them, and I'll tell you why.
I do.
No, I don't.
They're good guys. I think they're good people.
They go over to the... No, I don't, and here's why. They go over to that cable news network. They sit there and lend their credibility to it. They don't have to do that. They're powerful enough to say, I'm not going to be part of this. So I don't feel sorry for them. I think they're part of the problem. I think if Williams and Brokaw had any courage at all, which they don't, they don't have any, they'd go into Immelt and they would say, you got to stop this.
Enough. Yeah,
you got to stop it. You're ruining our reputations. But those people, Brokaw and Williams, they're in it for the money, Laura. They don't care about the country. They don't care about the corruption. They care about themselves. One more question.
What's clear is that this is a left-wing network with a left-wing agenda.
But they're dishonest.
It's Obama all the time. It's completely dishonest.
Yeah,
but here's what we know.
Don't put breaking news up there and that snide comment under a woman's name who doesn't deserve that. That is snide and corrupt.
My question, Bill, is where are the feminists? Are they going to come out and defend Palin against the NBC so-called news machine here? I think women across the country should be insulted and look at what's going on in MSNBC very carefully, because we're going to see a lot more of this in the coming weeks and months.
And we'll point it out every time it comes up.
This is the story of a John McCain home you might not know about. During a combat mission over Vietnam, John McCain was shot down and severely injured. John McCain's new home for the next 5.5 years would be an enemy prison cell. This is where John McCain was starved, beaten, tortured, and maimed for life. So the next time Barack Obama talks about one of John McCain's homes, remember this one.